What's up guys, Austin back with another video. Now, let's say you've been rowing, whether you've recently started a couple months ago or you've been doing it for a while, whatever. Let's say all of a sudden you lose access to your rowing machine, whether that's because you're on break and if you're with a program you don't have access to a machine anymore, or that they keep breaking in your gym because people aren't using them correctly. Let's say you've been rowing and then all of a sudden you don't have the machine anymore. What do? You just stop exercising? Probably what you'd want to do, but no, we don't want to do that. So in this video, I want to provide you with a body weight circuit that you can do to help continue to improve your rowing performance without actually using the rowing machine itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down a bunch of different exercises targeting different muscle groups, doing those, working them for a certain interval, followed by rest, and then repeating for a few rounds. Now, if we're trying to gain fitness to help us specifically improve our rowing, we want to try to target the muscle groups that are involved with rowing. So guys, we're going to hop right into the circuit. And we're going to start off with everybody's favorite move, the squat jump. And boy, is this a leg burner. Even just after a couple jumps, you're going to feel your legs on fire. But you're going to find a nice steady rhythm for 1 minute of continuous jump squats. Sitting back in our hips, loading up a nice low squat, and then exploding through the legs, leaping off the toes, and then a nice soft landing back on the toes to load up for the next squat. Now, you don't want to burn yourself out and kill yourself right here, because you got to survive these for 1 minute continuous. Now, if you're advanced, if you have quite a bit of fitness underneath your belt, well, then you can do this continuously for a full minute. But if you need to, take a rest in between, but try to get right back to it, right back to the jumps as soon as you can until that minute is up. Then we're going to take a 30-second break, move on to our next exercise. We're going to do hand release push-ups. Now, why are we doing push-ups? That's not a very rowing specific motion. Well, with all the rowing that you do, whether that's maybe a little bit or a lot, we're working our back muscles all the time with that. And we're creating an imbalance in our upper body muscles. So this is a great opportunity to improve our overall athleticism and work our frontal, our pressing muscles. And what better way to do that with push-ups? But we're doing specifically hand release push-ups in order to help you get that full range of motion so that you aren't just doing short little choppy push-ups that aren't really working the muscle group to its fullest potential. If you need to, bring it to your knees if you have to, but try to keep this exercise continuous for 1 minute. Again, you don't want to burn yourself out from the start, so find a nice steady rhythm. Then taking another 30-second break, we're going to take it to a core exercise, the scullers. Now, these are called scullers because it mimics one of the rowing motions that you would do on the water, sculling. Now for this, it's a total core activation type exercise where you're going to sit on your sit bones in a place where you can balance, and then extend your arms out in front of you with your knees tucked in, and then keeping your core tight, you're going to extend your legs out and bring your arms in to your rib cage and repeat, trying to keep this continuous for 1 minute, obviously taking breaks as you need to. Really focus on trying to extend your legs out all the way each time you do. The farther you can extend the legs, the more core activation you're going to get, which is only going to help your rowing. Then we're going to go back to a lower body exercise. We're going to take it to lunge switches after a 30-second break. Hitting the lunge switches, this is another great athletic motion. Now, lunge switches might not be specific to the rowing motion, but it's still going to work our legs, our glutes, and with jumps in between, they're going to help improve our athleticism as well. And with rowing, yes, you want to be the best that you can be, but being an overall great athlete is just part of the process. Try to keep these switches continuous for a minute, taking it to the modifying step switch if you need to. After a 30-second break from that, we're going to take it to the Superman, lying on our stomach with our arms and legs extended, lifting up, reaching our arms and legs behind us, trying to flex our lower back. This is great to help build up lower back strength, to keep your lower back healthy as you row. For a little bonus out of this exercise, try to do a little half-second hold at the top of each repetition. Do your best to be continuous, but take the breaks as you need to. Then the last move on the circuit, we're going for the straight leg hip raise. Now this is targeting specifically our lower ab muscles. And by keeping strong lower abs, that's also going to keep our lower back healthy and just improve our overall core stability and core strength. So with this exercise, you want to try to fight to keep your legs as straight as you can and to the sky. From here, we're going to drive our toes up and extend our hips to the sky, squeezing our lower abs as we come up as high as we can. Do your best to not let your feet go over your face. Try to keep your feet stacked right over your hips. Get as much lift out of this as you can, trying to be continuous for 1 minute. And guys, that's the end of one round. So after that, take a full minute break and then repeat. If you do 2 rounds of this, that's a good 20-minute workout. And if you do 3 rounds, that's close to 30 minutes. Your heart's gonna be pumping. Your body's gonna be on fire. And it's gonna be a great workout to help keep you improving in your athleticism and overall help improve your rowing performance. Now, if you're real crazy, you wanna stick around for the bonus round, we've got a round of Tabata training. Now, if you've never heard of Tabata, it's a form of high-intensity interval training that works 8 intervals of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And what better exercise to use for this than the burpee? A full-body, high-intensity, calorie-burning exercise. The goal here is to do as many burpees as you possibly can in 20 seconds. My record is 12. Then followed by a 10-second rest, and as soon as that 10 seconds is up, do it again for 20 seconds. 10 seconds rest, do it again for 20. Just like that for 8 rounds, that comes out to 4 minutes of high-intensity training. And we should know that high-intensity training is one of the best ways to increase our aerobic capacity, increase our heart's power to pump, and keep our body going throughout long workouts, whether that be rowing or running or cycling. It's overall good stuff. Guys, you don't need the rowing machine to just improve your rowing performance. You can do other forms of exercise as well. It's a great way to spice up your training and make things interesting. And, no excuses. No excuses. When things happen, what do? You just give up? No. You adapt. You make it work. So give this circuit a try. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Or if you have your own type of circuit-style workouts that you do to help make you a better rower. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, and I will see you guys next video.